Here you go.
All right. One,
Top
two,
speed.
Okay, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Good Faith Show. I'm Andre. Today is a different show. I have my cousin with me today. Say hello to everybody, Willow.
Hello, everybody. Hello, cousin.
Hey, Willow. How you been doing today?
I've been doing good. You?
Great. Yeah, great. Still, my headspace still better.
Oh,
It feel like
good.
sometimes I kind of like want to fall back into the bad time, the bad side of
Yeah,
or your mental health. But otherwise than that, I guess the ATP network growing again, like people are cooperating again, which is good. Yeah.
that's
So
great. That's great. I'm so proud of you. I'm
yeah,
so proud of you. Look at you. Look at you doing this.
I know. I never thought, Willow. I never thought I'd be doing this. Like I seen Revolutionary Blackout do it. I seen other
Right.
platforms do it. I'm like, I never do this. I just be a listener and learn. But look at me now, behind a
I
microphone.
know.
So
I know. It's great. It's great. I love it. That's
yeah.
fantastic.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So okay guys, I got some shameless plugs for y'all before we start. Follow on the bottom of the screen on the ticker. Follow the official ATP Network account. The handle is at ATP Network 247. And also subscribe to my podcast, Real Recognize Real. Is available on all major podcasting platforms. Yeah. So and also too, um, give me a second, Willow. Um, support our Conrad Trina on GoFundMe. Scan the QR code right here. If you got a smartphone, I'm pretty sure everybody does. Scan the QR code. It'll take you straight to her GoFundMe. Read her story and donate if you can, if you are able to donate. But if you're not, um, just share it to your social media platforms. Yeah. So, um, okay. So, yeah. Okay, Willow. So, before we get to hold on, give me a sec. Okay, here you go. Okay, Willow. So before we get to our topics, um, you know, I've been on Twitter for like, let me see, 12 years now or something like that. I forgot
Oh
how long I've been
wow.
on here. But I didn't really get into political Twitter, mutual aid and communist Twitter until like 2021 ish. But the term mutual aid came up, you know, and I saw it as a good thing. But before that, my grandma taught me to give to people too in need. And today is her birthday, by the
Right.
way. Yeah, so
Oh, happy birthday, Grandma.
yeah, yeah, she died in '08, but I supposed to make a Twitter post
Oh,
about her today.
you
Yeah,
did. I'll have to see that.
yeah,
R.I.P. I'm sorry for your loss. I
yeah,
don't
I
know
know.
about you, but I was real close to my grandmother. So,
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I remember when she was I remember when I was real little. I used to sit like when I came up to visit her in Mississippi, I sat on her chair beside her. Like she had me on her lap and she used to sing songs to me until I go to sleep. Yeah, like
oh, see,
yeah.
that's a good grandma right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I was I'm not religious no more, but I was blessed to have her in my life until she died in
Yeah,
'08.
for
So
sure.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you still carry her with you.
Oh yeah, obviously. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I feel her spirit, sometimes like I know she's there, like especially when I went through my dark times in life, like
Yeah.
almost committed suicide and all that, I believe she probably kept me from doing that. Like, um, yeah,
Yeah, she
so
was probably guiding you. You know, I believe that our ancestors do that.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, oh yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. Before we get to the mutual aid and stuff, I just want to call out the big accounts that be on Twitter specifically that they always talk about. We gotta donate to mutual aid, and we gotta be a community. But when I make go mutual aid requests for the Palestinians, some indigenous people too, and from what I can see, I don't see those big accounts that follow me interact with those posts. But when they in need of mutual aid, I'm always there for them. I give to them, and when I don't or I can't afford it, I always promote it. Make a video like a little clip. So
I
I'm
know that you've
saying,
done that for our relatives. I know you have.
yeah,
For our indigenous relatives, you absolutely have.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm just saying, like, all I'm saying to you big accounts, y'all need to step it up, man. Like, um, I'm a small account, I can only do so much, and then in the world of Twitter suppression too. So, you guys ain't gotta donate. Just repost my tweet, like my tweet, do it. You know, that's all I
Yeah,
ask.
interact with it. It doesn't
Yeah,
take but a second,
yeah, just a
to
second.
do that.
One, yeah, exactly. Um, Okay, Willow. I had to get that out of the way because those people pissed me the fuck off.
You know
Um,
what? They piss me off too, cousin. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And I see them. I see them. I see it.
yeah, 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 yeah. And maybe I'm nitpicking him, but see, they can like tweet intellectual tweets. That's why I call them, and act like they all that. But my thing is, you can walk, you can talk the talk all you want to, but are you gonna walk the walk? Like,
E-
just
exactly. Yeah, you gonna walk that walk? You
I
know?
I know that's what I'm saying. Like, you could you could tell me you love me all you want to. You could say it, but how you gonna show me you love me? See what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
like you
just
said, talk is cheap. Talk is cheap.
yes, exactly. Okay. So mutual aid. Like Willow, how you got into mutual aid? Like, just tell me about that for a second.
Well, I started doing mutual aid and crowdfunding. Oh gosh, probably about 2 or 3 years ago on Twitter.
Okay.
And it was just because I started seeing, I was noticing, and I still take count, like of the ratio of, mutual aid slash crowdfunding requests as opposed to just regular old tweets that I get,
Mm-hmm.
on my timeline. And I noticed that there were more and more of them. And I care about people. I always have. I've always, done fundraisers and stuff for folks who are in need, and it's just, it's a part of me now.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I
Same
do
here. Mm-hmm.
because like I have a very small account,
Me too.
but you know, as far as like people saying, "Oh, I don't," it like messes with the optics of my page or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
heard
tell
that
you
too.
what messes. I'm gonna tell you what messes with that for you. Um, Not doing anything. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? That looks worse. That looks
Yeah.
a lot worse.
Yeah.
But I say fuck the system and buck the system. You know what I'm saying? Let's take
Exactly.
Twitter back. Let's take part of Twitter back, you know,
Yes.
for us.
Yeah. 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 Because it seems to me, especially on Twitter, like when I just decide to look on the timeline, all I see is a bunch of right wing hacks tweeting about Trump or Project 2025. Like I don't go on Twitter for that shit. Like, come
Yeah,
on now.
no. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like,
No,
yeah. Go
no,
ahead.
that's too depressing for me to read all that all the time.
Yeah.
So, cuz I am not there for no right-wing crap, okay?
Me, me either.
I I'm not. I don't want miss me with your racism and your need to oppress other people. Miss me.
Exactly. Same here. Like I ain't got time for that shit. All I do get on Twitter, tweet what I gotta say, try to help many people I can, and log off. Like I used to be on Twitter a whole lot. Like I say about 3 or 4 hours a day, like on there. But now, since I guess I found a new divine intervention. I've been reading more books, doing the podcast. Just finding
See,
other
I think
things to
that's
do.
great.
It
Yeah,
is. Yeah.
and I think the more productive we feel sometimes, the better we feel.
Yeah.
If we're helping people, we're doing, you know, what we can to be a good person, then,
Yeah. Hmm.
that's, we need to improve ourselves all the time,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what books
Yeah.
have you been reading?
Um, Laziness Don't Exist by Dr. Pierce. Um,
Okay.
Angela Day, Angela Davis book. I gotta get to that one. I haven't even opened it yet. And
Yeah.
yeah, those two books are. I'm reading. Laziness Don't Exist now. It's a good book. It talks about that. How the system. tells us we lazy. Trick our minds into thinking that we ain't working hard enough. Even
Right,
though
right.
people are working over hard. Even if that's a word.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, people are working so many hours of overtime, or they
yeah,
have to have like two or three gigs, or, that they got going at the same time, or, you
yeah.
know, just, it's, yeah, just longer
Mm-hmm.
hours and more,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
much more
My
work. Like, they be like telling people, oh, I want you to do the job of like five people, you
yeah.
know?
Yeah. Since COVID, a lot of jobs just like, they've been short staffed, and they like one person do a job for three people. Um
Yep.
like, yeah, my job at one time, I work, I work for like packages and stuff, parcel
Right.
company. Yeah, like when I started in 2021, the height of still a pandemic, but the height of the pandemic, yeah, people kept calling out sick, COVID obviously, and
Yeah.
yeah, they before I got upgraded to lead man, I yeah, I was doing the work for like two or three people, and my back was hurting at the end of the shift, like
I bet
them,
it was.
all those
See,
heavy
they don't
boxes, and
care. They don't care if they break your body.
mm, they don't.
As
Oh no.
long as they get their dollar, that's all they care about.
Yeah, yeah. See, yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, the oligarchs, that's in the office, the fancy offices, they get all of the fucking, like, they inherit all of our labor and wealth from us. Which
Yes,
that's why I'm a communist, because I think that people we need to take back our labor, put it in our hands.
100. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that reminds me of the whole school lunch tweet that really bothered me. Did you see that tweet where that man was talking about why should his taxes go to pay for somebody else's kid's lunch?
Oh no, I wasn't
Did
even
you
on
see
Twitter.
that?
Mm-mm, I ain't
Oh
see
my
it.
gosh.
Can
It
you
was.
can you send it to me
Let
on
me see if I
DMs?
have it bookmarked. Let me see.
Yeah, then I can pull it up on here. Okay. Wow, that's
Let me
crazy.
see. It really is. Hold on just a second. I want to see if I can do this without messing up.
Okay, take your time.
So I think I booked.
Okay, guys. Willow stepped out for a second. She gotta send me the bookmark to the tweet. She got to send me the tweet. So yeah, y'all, again, donate to our comrade Trina. She needs our help more than ever, and and also to um, I just want everybody, everybody acts like they on one accord, but I just feel like, when it comes to like, you know, when it comes to actually helping people, because when they need help, I try to be there. I'm saying, like, a few people, people need help. Like, the government's not going to save us. So all I'm asking people to do is just donate, if you can. If you can't, that's fine. She's back. Yeah. Yeah,
Sorry
Willow.
about I
Yeah.
can't pull it up right now. I should have DM'd it to you this morning. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Hey, you tried. I'm a yeah, when we get off
Uh,
this, just send it to me.
huh? I will. I'll send it to you because, you know, you should read it.
Yeah, oh lordy. Was it like a thread or something?
No, it was just this guy was literally arguing that his taxes should not go to pay for somebody else's kid's school lunch.
But let me ask you
Here's
that
the
though.
problem.
Yo, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But this is what I don't understand. Like, he's bitching and whining that his taxes are going to school lunch, which kids need to be fed in order to learn. It helps the brain.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
his tax dollars is also going to Israel and Ukraine and Taiwan.
See,
280 billion.
that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, "Are you kidding me? You're griping about like a $2 lunch,
Two
you know?"
dollars, yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
I mean,
I
right?
I I, I just that a lot of these people is like, I think a lot of those people are lost, Willow. Like, I think there's
I
no
think they
need
are
of.
too.
I don't even think the best, like Rome or somebody. I don't think they could help them. Like, at this point,
Yeah,
they just drunk the right wing Kool-Aid.
they do. You know what's really weird is watching some people that were on the left like make a
hmm
hard right turn. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah, that's really something.
yeah. It's sad though. Like, I used to like that person.
Yeah,
Actually, yeah, I used to
yeah.
like him. You know, the forced to vote stuff, and then all of a sudden, COVID. He started talking about COVID. I'm like, dude, COVID killed over 1 million people. Like, my friend got long COVID because she worked at a grocery store, and her kids, they got to go to school. The other kids, spread it to them, and and my auntie and them had COVID a couple of months ago. Like, COVID is still here. Like, why are people pretending like it's not a threat anymore? Like, when he started doing that stuff, I stopped watching this program. I'm like, I can't do this no more,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Yeah,
there's other
no.
stuff to watch.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you know that right now, I'm studying materials to organize for COVID awareness in my community.
Oh yeah,
There
yeah,
is
yeah.
there's nobody doing it here, and it's a college town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so we got students coming in and they get COVID and everybody gets COVID. And so I'm just trying to, maybe talk some people into being willing to wear a mask, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, I don't care if you get the vaccine, that's your decision, you
That's how I
know?
feel too.
But
Mm-hmm.
but don't put other people at risk, wear a mask, take care of
Mm-hmm.
your body and take care of
Mm-hmm.
other people,
Exactly. You know,
you know?
that's those things are so easy. Like I said, people can't even follow like comprehensive measures like that. Like like nobody forcing you to put medicine into your body. Just
Right.
protect yourself with a mask. Um, I'm the only one at my job that wears a mask now. Like, this other guy, he wore a mask last week because he said he had COVID. I'm like, it's still here, dude. Like, you just not late. And
Yeah.
every time
We're
I go
still
to a
passing that virus around. It's just not as big a viral load because you're wearing a mask.
yes, yeah, and you go to grocery stores. You go to I went to a musical. Went in there, nobody maskless. Like, everywhere is maskless, and then I'm like, oh man, long COVID. Every time I think that, I think about long COVID. Like, so many people is going to get that, and I
Yeah.
feel so bad. One part of my mind says, these people deserve what they get because they hard headed, but my second, but another part of me says, the government has failed them. The system, told them go back to work, go back to school, go back to the movie theater. Everything is fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and it's all about big business. It's
yes,
all for the sake of big business.
yeah.
Capitalism. That's it. They I mean, look, doctors have been wearing masks since the Black Plague. Okay?
Oh,
Since
yeah,
the Black Plague, right? And
yeah.
I'm like, why is it political now? I mean, it's just good sense.
They turned COVID political. I'm like,
Yeah,
what? Okay, a Democrat could get it, a Republican could get it, Independent get it. Like, COVID don't just pick certain people. Like, when it comes on you,
exactly.
yeah. Um, I just don't understand like when it like when this virus first when we first heard of it, you know, until now, like the response just has been the response have been mind boggling. Like some states locked down, some states didn't, and you know,
Yeah.
and not my you know my state didn't. My state is a red state. Ain't locking shit down.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, like um one thing too, I heard from a lot of people now is if you improve the air quality like in the school, like the chance of you getting COVID goes down, but these these places won't do it. Like
And
that's
see,
one
that's something
step.
I don't understand because literally you can make a, I think it's called a Corvus something box, but it's
Yeah, I heard
literally you make it with cardboard
box
and
fans.
box fans.
Mm-hmm.
That's that's it, and it will clean a whole area for you. So
What?
there
Yeah.
really is just no excuse. I mean, how much do like air filters for a room cost? It's just not that much.
Nah, it's not that
And
much.
when you're talking about like improving a school, that's not a whole lot of money to spend to improve things.
Yeah.
And behind the scenes, these politicians, their air is constantly monitored, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and they have
True.
fans blowing in fresh air and all this other stuff. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And then they
Exactly.
go on TV without a mask on, you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
try to politicize it.
Yeah, like COVID's over. You know, no need to worry about it. We ended the emergency declaration. Like they shouldn't have done that, but it's another.
No,
We getting it. Like yeah, they say they want to pretend like everything is fine, but you know, if they catch COVID, they have met treatments. You know, but the average person that doesn't have health insurance, i.e., my friend, you know about what happened to her. Like
yeah,
now
yeah.
she's possibly facing long COVID.
Oh, that's so awful.
Yeah, it is. Like, it's been over a month, and she's still going through it. Like, yeah,
I
yeah,
am just, that is so sad. And I feel so bad for your friend. I really do.
yeah, yeah.
That's just no good. But when you're constantly bombarded with it, like if you work in a grocery store, people don't care. They're going to come in with, COVID without a mask on
Mm-hmm,
and get you sick. And then if
mm-hmm.
your kids go to school, schools are like petri dishes. Do
Yeah,
you
they
remember
are.
petri dishes in science class?
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I went to school, and I had strep throat, the flu. Yeah, I know. I think, yeah, yeah. Schools are a cesspool when it comes to viruses. Yeah.
It is. It is. And
Mm.
I remember I went to school with strep throat all the time.
Oh wow. Oh
So,
that.
yeah.
Uh, it's so bad. Like I couldn't eat nothing. I think I probably
Right.
lost. I lost a few pounds. I'm a
Oh,
big
I
guy.
know. Yeah.
Like I've been pretty like chubby all my life, but yeah, I think I probably was the smallest when I think that was fourth grade, third or fourth grade. I got strep throat. Yeah. So
Yeah. I started getting it and I would get it like it got to the point where I would get it like every 2 weeks. And so they
yeah.
finally, my pediatrician finally took them out. And
Mm-hmm.
I never had strep throat again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had it like one time too, and they gave me something for it too. I never had it again either. Um
Yeah.
Fortunately for me, I only had the flu like twice in my life. Like I'm shocked. Like they say you
Oh,
have it
you've got a good immune system then.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's
I think
great.
yeah. Yeah. Um, when I had the flu, my goodness, I wouldn't wish that on your worst enemy. Like I think it was back in 2017. I think yeah, February. Um, yeah, like I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I think that was
Right?
one of those strains. It'd be different strains of it, and yeah,
Yeah.
did me bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some of them are real bad. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
remember like watching TV in the 90s and listening to these scientists talk about how we were going to have pandemics and these super flus.
Mm-hmm.
And people just blew it off. But guess what?
We
They
had
were
it.
right.
They
Yep,
right. Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I remember. I think that it was that same year, that same strand. I think hospitals was overloaded, and they had to make hospital
Oh,
tents outside. Yeah, that same year. Sure was.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. Um. Hey, Willow, I know you're gonna know the answer to this question, but if we have another pandemic that's more severe than this one, um, do you think the people will be ready, or it'll just be catastrophic?
You know, since people can't be asked to, and I mean ASSED, to
Mm-hmm.
to put a piece of cloth over their face, their mouth. Since they can't do that, I'm gonna say that my best guess is that it's gonna be catastrophic
Yeah.
because I don't believe that just like COVID was, because
Mm-hmm.
people weren't ready for it. They're not ready now.
They ain't ready now. But you'll think though, like, even the government too responds. Like, you think the government be more ready, have more ventilators, have more masks, have more equipment, but they
Yep.
they sitting on their ass too. So yeah, yeah. Oh, America is a shithole.
I was just saying that to my mom this morning.
Shithole.
I
I,
called it
I,
a shithole.
yeah. Oh yeah. Sometimes I want to move to Cuba somewhere where they actually
Right?
take care of their people. Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you know, I'm thinking like if my friend had health insurance, maybe she would have went to the doctor. They could have gave her some treatments for it, and maybe she'll be
Right.
better quicker. But only in
But you
America.
you know what I heard though? I heard
Mm,
people with insurance with COVID go to the hospitals and get told by the doctors there, I can't give you Paxlovid. And it's not because
what?
they have a condition. Yeah, they're not handing out Paxlovid. They're not prescribing it. And I'm like, what?
that,
That's
that
the treatment you get at the hospital? You can't even give them medicine?
can't give them Plaxivit. What? That
Yeah.
you know what? I know they're not short supply on it, right? Like,
No, I'm sure like all the rich people get it whenever they want it.
oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a
Yeah.
politician or maybe a local politician go to their local hospital. Well, yeah, they get it, but you know, a working class person with health
Nope.
insurance or goes there. Oh no. Just go home and isolate for 5 days and you get long COVID. Yeah, yeah. And then yeah,
And then you're disabled, you know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
that's no good for anybody. They will work us into the ground, like literally work us to death if we allow them to.
But
You know,
they they should know, like, if you give the American people health care, more likely they'll go to the doctor, which means more likely they'll stay more healthy.
right.
But if they stay more healthy, they'll be more productive. Like, don't
Yeah,
think
see, it
about that.
doesn't. No, they don't. They're so short sighted that they don't even think about the fact that they're destroying their workforce,
They are.
you
The
know?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. The
because
work.
like the last figure I heard was that people, a thousand people, and I'm going to say they were either infected or they died of COVID, one or the
Hmm.
other, or both, who knows? But those are the per week, per week,
Oh
Andre,
wow, wow, wow.
right?
What? That's capitalism for you.
It is.
That's capitalism. That's when somebody say what is capitalism, just tell them the answer you just said, Willow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Gosh.
yeah, yeah. In the if you when you look at our government, um, like they like like with the hurricanes, like Milton and Helene, like
Oh gosh.
the response has been catastrophic too because all Kamala Harris has to offer is $750 checks. And
Yeah.
I heard this person in North Carolina, the mayor's daughter, I guess she qualified for it because she lived in a hurricane stricken area. Turns out she
Mhm.
couldn't get it for some reason. So
What?
yeah,
I know that you have to apply for it,
yeah,
so maybe they just turn some people down,
yeah,
you know? And that
yeah,
is that is ridiculous.
yeah. And then two, they go shit, what am I about to say? I forgot what I'm about to say. Um they then they said that they're gonna reimburse you, like if your I think you own a business, your business got destroyed, then they're gonna
Oh,
reimburse you for that. Like, but how long is that gonna take? Like, you go most likely
exactly.
if your insurance ain't gonna pay for it, most likely if you live in the mountains of North Carolina, Western North Carolina, you're not gonna have flood insurance because you're in the mountains. But
Right.
like, so you most likely you have to come out of pocket. Then how long is that gonna take? You see what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. Exactly. Like this rebuilding process is going to take time
yeah,
and
yeah,
money.
yeah,
And our government's response has just been abysmal.
yeah, yeah. Um, you know, now this is crazy.
We
Like
got
Biden,
all those billions for Israel, but and Ukraine, but we don't have a dollar to give to people who have lost everything they have.
yeah, same in Florida. Now Biden said he's asking for $600 billion. Like, ask you ain't got to ask Congress when to send money to you to Israel.
I
So
know
that's that's just preposterous right there. Like,
it is. They just think we're stupid, Andre. They be thinking we're so stupid, and we're not. We're not.
yeah,
Well, not all
yeah,
of us are. I should say that.
not all of us are. Yeah. Um,
Hey, speaking of the government, did I interrupt you? You go ahead and say something. Sorry
no,
about
you
that.
good. You good. You good. You good.
Speaking of the government, what do you think about that? Remember that mass shooter in Lewiston, Maine last year? Shot a whole
Uh,
bunch of people.
yeah,
He was in
yeah, I
the
remember that.
military. Yeah, he was in the military. And hey,
Marty, Marty, what up, Marty?
I am on stage. Hold up, I'm getting used to this interface. How's it going, y'all?
What's up,
it's
man?
going
I'm good.
great.
I'm good, man.
Dude, I'm just working on some tunes. I'm playing a Palestine benefit on November 3rd. So I'm
Oh,
learning some new songs,
Oh,
some protest songs, some anti-fascist stuff.
oh,
I am
wow, man.
so proud to know you, Marty. Oh my gosh. Good
That's
That
for
dope, man.
you.
that's
It
really
is.
Yeah.
You should
y'all.
be proud of that.
Oh, thanks. I love you all.
I
I
love you
love
too, man.
you.
I love you, man. I love your album, man. I'll be playing I'll be playing that song, all your songs on repeat, man.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I love it.
But I like.
I mean, oh, so go ahead. Sorry.
No, no, no.
Yeah. So
Those,
Willow,
those, go ahead.
oh no, you go, you good, Willow.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, I ain't got nothing to say right now.
Oh, okay. Well, can I go back to the Lewiston, Maine story?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Well, there was like 100 or so survivors of that mass shooting. And those survivors are now suing the Department of Defense. And I
Hmm.
think that's great.
Yeah,
I am
yeah,
all for that. I am here for that
yeah.
because
Me
they
too.
should have, they knew he wasn't stable. They
Mm-hmm.
knew it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they knew. They knew it. They just, when it comes to mental health, Willow, as you know, our healthcare system is crap. They don't
It
give a
is.
fuck.
No, they don't. They don't.
uh
Boy,
And a
yeah.
lot of,
I can tell y'all all about the mental health care system.
Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah.
Dude. the, the alternative to jail for somebody like me is like so close to jail. It's not even funny. It's like mental hospitals are like they're like jail, but like they're but like people are like a little bit nicer to you, and the
That's
food's
yeah.
better.
I've been
Wow.
there.
Oh
Mhm.
wow.
And that's true. That's true.
But
That
Oh
is
it's
wow.
very true.
yeah, but not jail. Sure, a lot like jail.
Yeah. Yeah. It certainly is, and I'm not sure I believe that that's therapeutic, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. 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 I never I don't think I known a family member that went to those places, but yeah, yeah, they showed y'all system fellas. Like, why would you make a mental health facility like a prison? Like, that don't like at least you make it, have plants and make it more like peaceful
Soothing.
environment. Yeah, soothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And get people in there that care, you know,
exactly,
that aren't
exactly.
just there to like police you, you know.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure Marty knows all about that.
Yeah,
I know I
yeah,
do.
yeah. Hey, Marty, man, I call you a hero, man. You punching the car.
Oh,
That's some
Yeah,
badass
that
shit right
was
there, man.
it
That,
is. It
that's some
is.
badass shit.
I tell you what, if I had been in my right mind, it never would have happened though.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
But there's
obviously.
But I mean, yeah, and I mean this is live. I can basically say at this point, and I'm basically gonna agree with it.
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
hair looks so good, Marty.
Oh,
Thank
you
you.
grew your hair out.
I just took it down. It's been up for like a couple days, so it's got all the weight in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. Looks good.
Yeah. It give you that rock man, rock band look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
you look like a big
Yeah.
old commie.
Oh what?
You look like a big old commie.
Oh,
A
yeah.
communist. Yes. Yes.
hmm
I
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. Like I want to be the greatest living communist songwriter. I really do.
I think
You get
you're very, very good. I think you're awesome. I of all the songs that I've heard, yours your writing style is different. It's very intelligent,
hmm
and I just love the way that you word things in your songs. You're such a good songwriter, for real.
I've
People
been
go check out Marty's new CD.
Yeah,
man.
check out
Google
yeah.
Google Martin Bemberg and ignore all of the. You'll know. Ignore.
Yeah.
ignore all.
Yeah.
Go straight to the music. Um, I'm also on Bandcamp, mbemberg.bandcamp.com, and
Yeah.
got this new album, Bird Cult Dump City. Sorry, there's a glare
There
on.
we go.
Yeah. That's a dope cover, man. I like that. I like
It
that a lot.
is. That's so good. I
Got the
love that. Did you
cafe.
design that, Marty?
Oh
Did you
yeah.
design this?
Oh no, I paid someone handsomely to just.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it looks
Yeah.
awesome.
awesome
Yeah.
job. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Where can you pick those CDs up at? I want to buy a CD just for the cover.
On Bandcamp. Uh,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Bandcamp, and then there's a merch tab,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
or,
Okay.
or you can just send. You can just Venmo me or cash me and send me
Oh.
your. Just mail it to you.
Okay. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I'll DM you the information and yeah. Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Um so guys, I know y'all both well, probably watch highlights of the presidential debates. Give me your thoughts about it. Like, what y'all think? Like, I know we fucked, but
When
hey.
was the last debate?
Oh, the last one was like October the 1st. Between like the vice presidential debate, Tim Walton.
Oh, Tim Walt
Well,
bit. He
headline,
was awful.
yeah, headline of that one is Walls is not a progressive.
I know. Mm-hmm.
Walls is, I mean, just saying the quiet part. Israel, the expansion of Israel proxy is like, crucial to U.S. policy. Like, dude, you said the genocide is like necessary to you know for the settler colonial project to survive, which we all know. But it's just wild. And
Well, you know what natives call Tim Walt, right?
no,
Tear gas Tim.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
that should follow him everywhere.
yep,
Yep.
Those are our comrades. Like
yes, they are.
that could have been my governor. Um, yeah, actually, did get tear gas in 2020 in Arkansas.
Did
Oh
you?
wow. Oh
Oh,
wow.
Yeah,
Dang.
up in Bentonville where
Black
there was
Lives Matter.
a Confederate monument at their town square.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, the tear
Yeah.
gas.
yeah.
Jeez.
When I see them doing that, I'll be honest. I turn and run the other way. I'm not even playing.
I don't blame you.
So yeah,
Is that like picked up a gas can back or like playing soccer with like kicking the gas back at them and stuff. That sounds pretty fun, but
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that reminds me of that one police captain. Remember that guy from New York City? And he pepper sprayed those people that were protesting, and it came back at him.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I
Oh,
seen that.
That was beautiful. That's what you get. Consequences.
yo, so much has happened in the last couple months. I mean,
I know.
like one thing I can't believe didn't trigger like huge uprising is the people getting killed for turnstiles on the New York subway. Like,
Yeah.
or
Mm-hmm.
oh, like literally all these cops have to do to get away with it is say, "Oh, he came at me with a knife,
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
not a knife." Then they'll say it looked like there was a knife.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah.
That
but
they
they'll
go to right there.
was mentally ill or something, as if like that's a reason, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't see
Yeah.
And
I don't see anything special for much longer. I really don't.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I don't either.
I don't
Yeah.
either.
I um some of you got, well, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but Mark Robinson in DC, he got into a car accident and the police came and they shot his car up and killed him in DC.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just, man, they will just use force, you know, they use force like they're drinking water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the weather. Police brutality,
Right.
weather. It's just there's nothing you can. It's just gonna happen the way it happens,
Yeah.
and all
Mm-hmm.
you do is put on a jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, can Andre, do you mind real quick if I just plug my page for crowdfunding?
Yeah, go ahead, Willow.
Okay, you guys follow me at WILLOWBACKNBACK WBLK, Willow, back in black. Follow
Okay.
me if you need help, and follow me if you want to help. So I just want to say a couple of things about this real quick, if I could, if you don't mind, guys.
Go ahead.
All right. I just want to say that I really think that if we all started walking the walk and didn't worry about the optics or whatever of our page and started doing, started reposting crowdfunding requests. You know what? This is what I have to say. People get worried about them being scammed. If you can't give it freely and joyfully, don't give it. Don't give the money if you expect something in return.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't
Facts.
do it.
Or
If
if
you don't have that money, don't give it.
or if
Facts.
So,
it to be
and, but I think that if we all started, like walking that walk, you know, I think that it would build trust in our community
Mm-hmm.
because the people who are worse off than we are see, yes, we are allies. We are your allies. We are here for you. We are your comrade, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, because look, for me, and I mean, I know this is different for everybody, but my life is about my family and friends, you know? It's about family and friends. And if we're not helping people, but we're calling ourselves communists or collectivists or socialists, what are we doing? What are
right.
we doing?
Yep.
Mutual aid has got to be like the first step. Like we always talk about like kind of like to the left is like general strike, elect mutual aid, and it's like we're not going to be able to do anything possible, like activism wise without mutual aid, without like networks, people who
Exactly.
yeah that network have and can give connect people who need shit. Like I don't want to brag. I'm on disability, now still give 20 to people every once in a while because it feels fucking awesome. And
Me too.
that's my
Yeah,
that's my
me
endorsement.
too.
Feels so good. Even like
Doesn't it? It feels good to help other people, right?
y'all saw last month
Yeah.
for money because I was like tapped away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. Hey, Marty, your microphone keep coming in and out, man. Like it's a hard time hearing you sometimes. Like you keep coming in and out.
Oh, I thought that was just me.
Oh no, me too. I don't know what the. Yeah. Yeah. Hope he fixed that.
Yeah. But if I could, listen, as far as crowdfunding goes, here's the thing. In mutual aid, we talk about we talk about material conditions all the time, right?
Exactly.
Well, by taking that one moment to press repost, you are taking power back into your hands. You're not helpless at that
Mm-hmm.
moment. You are helping. And it just takes a second to repost something, you
Yes.
know?
Exactly. Exactly.
If we can't
Uh,
do simple things like that, what are we're never going to do anything.
yeah. These folks talking about revolution and all that stuff. I'm like,
Yeah,
you can't even motherfucking retweet my mutual aid request.
I
You know,
know.
like from Palestinians, like just shut the fuck up then. Just be a shit poster. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like unfollow me, be a shit poster because you're not serious. And
Yeah.
that's why I've been saying from these bigger accounts on Twitter, like they get the I think they let some of those all those likes and retweets get to their head, and then
Oh
then they
yeah.
start you know that mutual aid request is a scam anyway. I'm just gonna ignore it. No, fuck that. Like
Yeah.
either you
And
real or you ain't.
yeah, you're either going to walk that walk or you need to shut the fuck up.
Exactly. It is 100%. Yeah.
And I mean, like, I hear people be like, oh, optics, the optics of my page. Listen, if you're not on social media and you call yourself, if you're on social media and you call yourself a communist or a socialist or a collectivist, whatever, um, you need to be doing, you need to be helping people. And a lot of times that sense of hopelessness that we get as, as, true leftists, because we
Mm-hmm.
see how bleak everything looks by
Exactly, Willow.
reposting, by just reposting someone's request, you are making a tangible difference in that person's life, even if you cannot repost, or I mean, donate. If you just
Exactly.
repost, you're making a difference. You're not helpless.
Exactly. 100%. And I know some people gonna watch this and think I'm, picking on somebody. If I'm picking on you and you a big account, it's your problem because you got triggered. I ain't even mention no name. I ain't got to.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure both of you guys know who I'm talking about. I mean,
Oh
people I'm
yeah.
talking about. I'm like, you know, I ain't got time for either you're in it or you're not. Just tell me who you really are. Like you just on here just to be a shit poster. You know,
Exactly.
because like what you said, Willow Optics. Like I don't really give a damn about the optics of my page. Like at this point,
Right?
I changed I evolved so much. Like you know, I just want to help people at this point. Like I ain't
Me
gotta
too.
shit post or say something that'll get 1,000 likes. Like I don't fucking care. Like you
I
know
don't either.
I don't care. Like
I'm
uh
the same way, and I really just I believe so deeply in this, and I believe so deeply that it's an integral part of any plan for us to change this society. We have
right,
to do it.
right.
And there's just honestly, you cannot make an excuse that I think will be tenable to not help
Hmm.
people like that.
The excuse I hear though for some of these accounts is that I'm just worried that this might be a scam or you know a scam. I'm like who's saying that what you doing ain't a scam? Like when you having that like
Right?
somebody might need your help and they say oh this is a scam. I don't know this person. So I'm like
Yeah, you know
and
what? Like it goes back to that whole thing about being a good person and giving joyfully, giving, freely.
mm-hmm,
I mean, like seriously. Yeah, it could be a scam, and you know what? Maybe it's not, and that person's life depends on you helping them.
exactly. Hey, y'all remember that arena person that was a scam? Um, did I stop
Yeah,
promoting mutual aid? Like
yeah,
I could have stopped, but I didn't. I say, yeah, this is just one bad apple. Oh Lord, that terminology.
exactly.
But yeah, just one bad person. Like it's gonna be bad people. What can't what we supposed to vet everybody? Like that's gonna take
Yeah.
nobody will if we feel like that, then nobody will get mutual aid. Like I'm just saying,
No,
like,
I know, because it would take forever, you know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I,
people need help now.
right.
And I've been looking at like the number of requests that I see, as opposed to just, you know, political tweets or tweets about people's lives or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and right now it's been sitting at about 2 to 3 tweets. I see 2 to 3 tweets for every 25 to 30 mutual aid requests a day.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
Say that again.
It has got to the point where I have, like, I'll see like two regular tweets for like every 25 to 30 mutual aid requests.
Whoa.
That's how bad it is. That's how
That's
bad it is
crazy.
for people.
I believe it. 100%.
Yeah.
Yet Will Stancil will sit here and tell us that we have the greatest economy of all time. Like people,
Fuck Will Stamps.
Will Stencil's a bitch.
I hate that guy. He's fucking scumbag. Like, eh, God.
still,
Yeah, he's going to sit there and try to tell people, oh, no, you're not being price gouged, you know?
Yeah.
at the
He,
grocery store. You can afford it all.
yeah. Oh, you ain't getting price gouged at the gas station. No, you can
Right.
afford it.
Yeah.
You're just making
Yeah.
an excuse. He doing the Barack
Yeah.
Obama, wagging his finger. You know.
There you go. There you go.
Speaking speaking of gas prices, do y'all remember when liberals were like, "It's our duty as Americans to pay more for gas to stick it to Vladimir Putin"? Do y'all remember that?
Nope.
Oh gosh.
They were like,
How many
if
years
What?
ago was that?
this was like when the Ukraine war started,
Oh
like
yeah.
Uh,
Mhm.
libs were just like, you know what? If I have to pay more for gas,
oh yeah,
so
my godmom, man. She said the same shit. Now I remember. Holy shit. She said, well, if I gotta pay more at the pump, to fight Russia, I do. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, she's a liberal. Like, I just,
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you think about case stands? Like the Kamala. I'm sorry. Um, these lib stands that are just rabid. You criticize her and they're just like all over you.
They all on TikTok. Like,
Yeah.
I made a post about Slim. I said something about her, and man, like, them motherfuckers are fucking ruthless.
Yeah, they are. People are
It's a
wilding
cult.
out on there, man.
It's a
It
cult,
is.
Willow. It's a
It
cult.
is. It is. Oh, and when we were talking about the oligarchy, one thing that I would say is that at this point, I think it's a kleptocracy
Hmm.
because our government steals our money and sends it off for forever wars.
Yeah, that's right.
and also like allows banks to do shady shit and move money
Oh, yeah.
shady fuck
Oh
money.
hell yeah,
Exactly.
hell yeah,
Yep.
Cayman Islands and shit. Yeah,
It's not just the
yeah,
government
Yeah.
diverting it; it's them also like providing political cover for big institutions, private equity,
Absolutely.
just do whatever the fuck they want. Like for example, buying up all the single family homes in the country. Like
Right.
hmm,
they.
yeah.
But yeah, you're right. They also divert funds directly to war, and uh, it's a shit show, man. It's
Did you did y'all hear about what Trump's tax plan would end up doing?
What, giving more money to the rich?
Well, yeah, to the 5% this time.
Oh wow.
And his tax plan it will actually widen the gap between the poor and the rich, and that is not, no, it's already bad.
Yeah, we just so the poor will pay more in
Yep.
taxes while the
And I
rich
think,
skimmers.
yep. And I
Hmm.
mean, I think it doesn't matter what party it is, you know,
Exactly.
um, like as far as the duopoly goes. Um, and I will tell you this, we were talking about this. Liberals are helping to enact Project 2025.
Yep,
Why don't people see that?
yep.
Why don't people see that?
They're the ones. Kamala's the ones that's getting endorsed by the Heritage Foundation.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're yeah. Chris is somebody that really helped me kind of like focus in on this, like understand this a little better. Like they're it's like the election is just like to determine who's going to oversee the implementation of fascism and Project 2020.
Oh,
Just
I
like
absolutely
who,
believe that.
just like
Me too.
who gets to oversee that, and I don't know. Do y'all think that the parties want to win? Do you think that Bush wants? I mean, do you think that Trump wants to win? And like, do you think that Kamala wants to win?
I don't think
I
Kamala wants
think
to
they,
win though.
you
Yeah.
don't think so?
Mm-mm. I think, well, the Democratic Party overall, they don't want to win. They just want to keep on campaigning off, Project 2025 and abortion, because they had 50 years to codify Roe v. Wade into law.
I
So they,
know.
yeah, that's why I
And
believe.
you hear these people and they're all like, "Oh, well, I have to vote for a Democrat because, they're going to protect my reproductive health. No, they're not.
Really? It's like,
What made you in the past
Wow.
50 years? What did they do that made you think they were going to take care of you like that? No,
Oh my
they
goodness
haven't done
gracious.
anything.
no, they've let things deteriorate. They've they've allowed, and we've had how many Democratic presidents since Roe? Like 4 or 5.
Four.
Yeah, yeah.
Carter,
Or yeah, starting with
Carter, Clinton,
Clinton,
um,
Obama.
yeah, Obama and Biden. Four.
Yeah,
That's
Not
that's a lot of opportunity to do something,
it
and
sure
yes.
is.
like they haven't
And
done.
oh,
I'm not buying the argument that they're impotent. Like I'm a small bean sort of shit. Like if the
yeah, that's crap.
if the Republicans are so scary, like they're scary because they'll be able to change shit, right? Well, why can't Democrats do the same fucking thing?
Exactly.
Nobody can.
And
Exactly.
like Biden with the abortion issue, he can like implement abortion clinics on federal land. That's
Yep.
why he hasn't done it. See what I'm saying? Like he
I
can
mean,
do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, or like ban private. They could ban private equity from buying. This is a different issue, but ban private equity from buying single family homes across the board.
oh,
Oh,
100. I
100,
agree with that.
100.
And
I agree with
Yeah.
that.
they could do all sorts of shit that they're not doing. They're doing exactly what they want. They're getting their way. They're doing like things are going exactly according to plan for these people on top.
Oh, I absolutely agree. I absolutely
Mm-hmm.
100% agree with that. hmm
Exactly.
And they
100%.
all have the same goal, and that's to get rich off of us.
Yeah.
As shit is collapsing too. Like you know
Yeah,
you know that they have bunkers and stuff, so you know that they know that this is the end.
yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
And
That's why. Yeah.
yeah, so they're just trying to fatten themselves up as much as they possibly fucking can before everything goes to shit.
And I think
Yeah.
that's exactly what's happening. I really do. I really
Yeah.
think they know that this world is going to flood and burn,
Hmm.
and they're just trying to. And I'm going to tell you something. Explain to me how that money will be worth anything once the climate collapses.
You
How's that
can't do
going to be
shit with
worth
it.
anything? No.
You can't do shit with it.
Not with
And you can
not with
only store so many bottles of water and so many
right.
packages of food.
It'd be something if one of them bunkers it'll be like a big flood and the bunkers flood up. That'll be some funny shit. Oh
What
my goodness.
if we found and poured cement in them?
Yo, yeah.
I
Got
know,
that
right?
there.
But like y'all, the level of dystopia is crazy. Like cop
Mhm.
cities, pandemic, infrastructure collapsing, natural disasters with no
Mhm.
government help. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
people getting like people getting threatened with arrest for trying to help like flood refugees and shit. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
plus,
giving
plus
like
genocide. It's
food to homeless people.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Once in 100 year hurricanes and in
Oh
100 degree
yeah.
100 straight days of 100-degree heat in Phoenix, Arizona. Like
bro.
Good
it
Lord. I don't think
yeah,
I could do that. I'm glad I don't live down there.
me either. And I live in the
I'm
South.
Y'all,
The humidity
I
the humidity is enough and the heat.
oh yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's worse where you are than it is here, but it's
it
still,
is.
still the South here. I mean, it was 83 degrees yesterday.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Today
I'm
here is
all like
70,
fall
74,
weather.
75. I'm like,
yeah. It's in the low 70s today. But
And
yeah.
October is like literally halfway through, you know.
Yeah.
And but here it's starting to look like fall, and smell like fall, and the temperature is usually in the anywhere from the 40s to the 60s. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
enjoying it.
Yeah. The leaves haven't really come off trees here for some reason. I noticed that too.
Yeah, they haven't here either. That's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, it's
it's
like
weird.
nothing doing right now. I just looked out the window. They're all still green. They're all still attached.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Climate expert said we had 10 years. I think it's here now. I think we're
I,
fucked. We beyond fucked.
I think we have already
Yeah.
over the
Hmm.
cliff.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Over the cliff,
I
yeah.
100%. I'm not trying to be a doomer.
Me
I'm
either.
just trying to be realistic.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything points to the fact that this climate is going to collapse. We will have catastrophes. Our society, the empire is dying, yo.
Yes.
You know,
every day you can see it crumble more and more.
exactly. Exactly.
When that it feels kind of slow, but you think about it like when you see it day by day collapsing, it's actually going pretty quickly. I feel like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that I think that just like building community and having like networks, like we were talking about, mutual aid networks. I
Absolutely.
I think that's like all we have really. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, people need to have weapons, and people need to like grow food and stuff like that. Food, weapons, and a and a and a an efficient way of distributing them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's moving forward. How that's what it needs to be. Um. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. I got another question for y'all. When do you think when like everybody with like like I think people are half woke, but when you think when everybody will wake up?
I don't think
Oh,
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think everybody's going to. I think like a critical mass of people are going to have to
Yeah.
get together and decide that they want like something pretty tangible, like a new constitution, right?
right.
Something like that is
Hmm.
going to have to happen.
Okay.
Like I don't think that everyone's going to wake up ever. I think that some people are just lost. I mean, like
Yeah.
my like my parents, they're liberals.
Mine too.
They're a lost cause. I don't know. It's sad, but then again, like at least they're using their resources to support me. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. My mom. Yeah. She's lost. Like I tell her about the homelessness. She think it's their fault. They on drugs. They didn't do enough. I'm like, Mama's the system. The system corrupt. Like she
Well,
just
and you
don't
can
listen.
tell yeah, have you told her that like a huge majority of people who are unhoused have more, like they have a full-time job or more than that?
I told her that.
dude, the percentage of I bet the
Told her
percentage
that.
of homeless people with multiple jobs is astounding.
Yeah,
I bet I
it
bet
Yeah.
is.
I bet a majority of homeless people have multiple jobs.
I would agree with
Is
that.
I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah.
We're looking
Um.
we're looking like this economy isn't about to be in a recession. Like this economy is in depression.
Yeah.
Like the
It is.
stock market's fine. You know, everybody's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
safe.
that's manipulated though.
That's not
For
the
real.
that's not the
That's not the that's
measure.
not the economy.
That's a measure of
Mm-mm.
how well off people are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
like the grocery costs, like food costs, housing costs, homelessness. Like these are the measures of the economy.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Exactly. Like I like what you do, Andre, where you be like, you'll go to the store and you'll get some groceries and then you'll ask people on your
Yeah,
videos, like, how
I
much
got it
do
for you,
you
Marty.
think this costs, you know? And I
Yeah.
mean, that's a really great way to demonstrate that no, the economy is not thriving because people aren't thriving.
Yeah. Yeah. I got that from you, Marty, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How much y'all think the shit costs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And craziest thing is, in your head you got how much you want to spend, then you need the stuff. Most of it healthy. I know a couple of things wasn't, but you ring it up, then you be like, what the fuck? There ain't no way that shit
Yeah.
cost that much.
How much was that last haul? How much was it? I guess $65.
You close.
Yeah.
Very close. 68.
I Oh, was it? Because I was about to say 70.
Oh, you're close too. Wow. Yeah.
I mean,
$68.
Yeah.
like, but
68.55.
15 years ago, when a loaf of bread, well, like 15, 20 years ago, a $5 loaf of bread was a joke.
Oh, yeah.
That
You
was so
never heard of
morbid
that.
expensive
Yeah, I never heard of that.
until 2008, I think, after the housing market collapse. Like, I think that's when I started to see like loaves of bread go up to like $4, and we were like, "Holy shit,
Yeah.
fuck is
Yeah.
this?" And it's just like, oh, and then COVID, like when COVID started, like they just jacked up like all the prices so much. Like I
On
go,
everything.
Yes.
I should be able to eat on like for 4 or 5 days on like $35. Like that should be
Yeah.
food should be free.
Yeah.
But that's what I was
Yeah.
doing about
It's
10 years ago.
Food is a right.
Yeah, it's right. Food is right. Water's right.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah. Um, shit, my mind's going all sorts of places now. Do y'all, do y'all
Mine be
know,
like that too.
y'all know of it or are involved with any like groups locally where you are that just like focus on feeding people? Because we got a couple of those here that are like they're all run by communists. Like everybody in there
Oh
is a
wow.
communist.
That's wonderful.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah, I need to find an organization in my area. Oh yeah, my city or college town too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monroe. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
The
So
libs, the libs here, they run like, their food banks and everything.
uh,
They run those pretty tight. Like, if you're not in their circle, if you're not, a big old lib, you're not going to be able to volunteer, and that is completely crazy to me.
right.
that's
Those
insane.
are mostly here. Those are mostly churches that do like that. I'm talking about like handing out groceries, and
Right, right,
and usually the groceries are like half of them are like right about to expire or like a lot of them.
right.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like straight up mutual aid. There's a group called I should actually hide them on Twitter because they're not on Twitter. Uh, they're called Mayday, and they
Oh,
actually use they actually
Okay.
they use the kitchen at my church to prepare meals, and then so they're not a food bank. They don't give out groceries.
right.
They provide meals. Uh, I think it's maybe just 1 day a week right now, but like during the pandemic, they were doing like it was crazy. They had all sorts of shit going on. They had like people like with like anybody with a spare kitchen was like
Yeah,
was like offering up like, hey, if somebody needs to come cook here, you can cook here. People delivering food. Like, I don't understand their infrastructure or like what their anything like that is, but I know quite a few of those people, and that's the kind of thing like it'd be good to connect with, like
Yeah.
especially
and
as me.
another thing, we need these people to teach people, you know, to teach people in mass how to help people. Like, what
Yeah,
what
Yes.
techniques, what strategies do they use that they know work?
Exactly.
yep, yep.
Yes. Yeah. Well, actually, down the road from me is like it used to be this old college, like community college. They have food banks there. They be handing out people groceries too, but I don't know. I think they owned by a church. I think a church run it. So yeah, I'm gonna see what they stand at. I might check them out, see what they stand at. So
Yeah,
yeah.
Marty, your church, I'm not a Christian, right?
Yeah.
Um, but I would go to your church with you.
It's
Me
I
pretty.
too.
would,
Yeah,
because it sounds pretty base.
it's about as it's about as like liberationist as a progressive Christian church can get. Like, obviously,
Okay.
not like we're not like doing liberation theology because that would probably bring up some cultural appropriation issues. We're
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
we're like almost, this is my problem with the church, and this is why I don't go all the time anymore, because I realize
Oh.
it is a lot of liberals, and
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Liberal Christian. Oh my God.
it's almost, and they're like left liberals, but like it's all white.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's
And
Yeah.
like,
in the South, you would think that it would be, a more diverse group of people, especially in the South.
yeah,
It's not like Washington here where it's just like white city. You
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
We
Exactly.
we do share a building, or we have a space. We rent out a space to the Marshallese church. Y'all familiar with the Marshallese community?
I'm
They're
Uh-uh.
not.
okay. So this is a thing about my area, my region. So the Marshall Islands were like nuked to hell in like the 50s, I think, 50s and 60s, and
Yeah.
so the United States government invited the Marshallese people to come to the United States, and they invited them to come to Springdale, Arkansas, which is the town just north of where I am. Um,
Oh.
so they have
Okay.
so Springdale, Arkansas has the largest Marshallese population in the world,
Wow.
Wow.
more than the Marshall
I
Islands.
had no idea.
So one of the things, so our church is entirely white, but we provide space for an entirely non-white worshiping community within our space. Also, the church is pretty based. I think I should get involved more with the things that are not going on Sundays, because Sundays is kind of like, I'm not I'm not I'm not big into the new format that we're doing on like Sunday worship. But like other things
Oh.
would be like, I don't know, they're using the church to house people. Like there are otherwise houseless people who actually reside in our church. We're building showers right now. The
Oh,
showers are,
that's a great idea.
A great
yeah,
idea, man.
it's pretty dope, and I just like, it's a good model for what you can do when you have a piece of real estate. It's like all you need. It's like
Yep.
you just need a piece of property, and you know you can do anything with it. Now this is like such a wild connection, but it makes sense. So like you're talking about like how in order to do good things, like and to share in community, like you need a space. Like
Yes.
that's what Palestine is all about. The Palestinian
Yes.
people need land,
Yeah.
and the Israelis want to fucking take it because they know the importance of space and land.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Same,
they do.
same
But they
concept.
don't have a bond with it, you
Exactly.
know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They want it, but they want to be separate somehow. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Indigenous people don't burn olive trees. Don't burn olive groves.
No, no, they
No.
don't, I mean, that's like
Yeah.
that's like saying that like Tata would do that or something. No, they would not,
Mm-mm.
you know?
Exa- exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Um, that's true. Yeah. One last question for y'all. You know, I know I'm asking rhetorical shit. I ain't come prepared, but um, who you think will win the election, Kamala or Trump? Oh God.
Kamala's going to win.
Oh,
I think
huh?
a lot of leftists, or almost all leftists, think she's going to lose, and I want her to lose because I want her to. I want this contradiction to come up. Like, they lose, they blame the left. The left gets to be on the right side of history. We make, you know, it'll. I think the discourse will be very. If Kamala loses, be like, well, we told you so, and then that's a place to like organize from. So I kind of hope that happens, but
Me too.
I just get the feeling that the vibes are just so much worse with the Republicans. The vibes are just like they're the, compared to the Republicans, the vibes and the Democrats are immaculate. I feel like I don't know. I feel like they're going to win. I really do. Even though the polls are showing that they're not.
Yeah.
Uh, I just have a I don't know. I just have a feeling. What do you think,
That's
Willow?
my feeling. I think that's my feeling too. I think she will win. I do.
Okay.
Not because like I want her to, but she will, I think. And I mean, but you never know. I mean, but Trump right now is talking so crazy. That's going to turn people off
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he keeps talking about revenge this and revenge that, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and even that he wants to, jail just political dissenters.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I have another question for y'all. Okay. Which swing states you think Kamala will win? Because
Uh,
like you
not
look at
Oh,
not Michigan.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when y'all said Kamala will win, I'm like, she ain't gonna win Michigan because of
no, she's not.
Muslim population.
I'm curious about North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Curious about that because of the floods and like no help. But I just wonder how many people are going to make that connection, or for how many people like you know their option is like, okay, am I going to vote for the fascist lunatic who's obviously a fascist lunatic and is going to make it worse and like hates
Mm-hmm.
hates my black and brown neighbors and shit, or am I going to vote for this piece of shit whose administration wouldn't send any like aid to my area when we're fucking dying of these floods? Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna play out. Like in the like in the booth when people are like deciding who they're gonna vote for. They're gonna be like, well, Kamala didn't give us didn't bring us paper towels and Donald Trump did. You know,
Yeah.
like
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what the polls are saying, but I don't know. Florida is important, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Kamala
Right.
probably.
Right. Yeah.
What do you think about Arizona? Do you think she'll take
Yeah.
Arizona?
Oh, that's so hard to say,
It is, right?
Whew.
y'all.
Yeah.
Politics, the
Oh
theater,
yeah.
the the the
Ah.
the U.S. political electoral machine, dude. It's
Yeah.
so entertaining. Like the electoral college just makes everything so fucking like such soap opera, right?
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
I I
it's like,
I know. I know, man.
yo, what if Kamala just barely loses in Georgia, North Carolina, Arizona, like Ohio? What if she just barely loses and it's a like, and then she somehow manages to get the uh, popular vote, but Trump wins the electoral college in a landslide? I think that might happen.
That
I
could happen.
I think Kamala might win the popular. I think she'll probably win the popular vote.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Yeah. I mean, it's so hard to say right now, but
Yeah.
I just have a feeling
Yeah.
that she's going to
I'm gonna
take
share
it.
my screen real quick. Uh
Oh, how do I share this stream with people? By the way.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna share my screen real quick. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. What the heck going? Yeah. Let me see. Still loading. Give me a second. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I had trying to You know. I listened to both of what you guys said. It kind of do make sense a little bit, but Yeah, I just want like just to let me see. Kind of look at the polls too. Can I see the map real good? Let me try to make it bigger. Let me see.
I can't see it.
I can't either.
Okay, here, guys.
Real quick, Marty, what are your thoughts on Jill Stein? Do you think they're going to get 5%?
Nationwide, I doubt it.
Yeah.
But I think that she's going to do well enough in Michigan that it's going to be a it's going to be a I mean that's a disaster for Democrats.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's catastrophic. Um so you know, I don't know. The point of yeah, like we want to get 5% and that might happen, I guess. But like really the point of like running like a protest candidate or a left-wing candidate in a bourgeois democratic election is to expose the contradictions and expose the unfairness of the system, right?
Exactly.
So
Mm-hmm.
I think we can I think we can do that. And I don't know. I think a lot of
So
this is
what?
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say a lot of this I think is going to come down to like I mean Jill Stein support is going to come down to a lot of people that are like would not vote otherwise
Yeah.
and like mostly people that wouldn't vote otherwise. Not a lot of Democrats like are going to like be like, "Oh well, I'm a Democrat and I was going to vote for Kamala, but I'm going to vote for Stein." Like that just doesn't happen.
No, that's
Uh,
not going to happen.
but like uh I think if we can get like younger people to vote for Jill Stein, like a lot of young people don't even know that she's around.
Yeah.
Um I should get a big ass Jill Stein sign for my yard.
Oh, you should. Yeah.
Um but like I don't know. I think she's going to do great. I think Jill Stein's going to do great, and I think that Butch Ware was a really good choice for.
Oh, absolutely.
He's
I
a
agree with that.
firecracker, dude.
He is. I love him.
No, no bullshit. Like he is. He's like spot on.
He is. I don't disagree with anything he says.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's my thing with Stein and Ware. Like, I don't disagree with a single thing that they say, except for I think their gun policy is a little bit uh maybe lacking, but
yeah,
otherwise they seem to be
they
spot.
seem to be, yeah, they seem to be pretty solid on a lot of the issues. And I like, for me and, my relatives, I really like the fact that they have a native, they have an agenda for
Right.
native people. And see, you don't see anything from Kamala about that stuff at all, or Kamala. How am I supposed to say it, Marty?
Yeah, it's Kamala apparently.
Kamala. Okay, Kamala.
They decided
Okay.
4 years into her vice presidency that it has to be pronounced a certain way. Like that just sorry, that just happened all of a sudden. It wasn't like
Yeah,
like all of a sudden
it
you're
did.
a Kamala. Like what?
Yeah.
But it's Kamala, yeah.
Okay, thank you for that, because I'm not trying to offend anybody, you know. But yeah, no, I'm excited about the fact that you know Stein and Ware have really put their thoughts out there about everything. So that's yeah. But I don't agree with everything that Jill Stein says, of course. But I'm not opposed to her at all. I mean, I think they would do a better job than Harris and or Trump would.
Right. You know, but then like we got to remember, like we're all pretty much in agreement that like it doesn't really matter who the president is.
Yeah.
Like it's just the things that are going to be like variables are like um, Trump like rousing um, or like riling up the white supremacists
Yeah.
like in his first term and like having to go out in the streets and beat up Nazis again, you know. Like that's probably
Yeah.
not going to happen so much under Kamala, but the difference will be like I think we'll just see instead of fascists in plain clothes, we'll just see fascists in uniforms. Like cops say
Yeah.
the same thing. Um,
Yeah.
but like Trump's rhetoric really is, you know, it's really. I mean, it's. I guess you could. I'm not scared of it, but it is pretty terrifying. Like it's. He really speaks to like the worst in the worst people.
It does. And it's weird. I was reading this article this morning about Trump's rhetoric, and they interviewed a couple of Trump voters, and they're like, "Oh, well, I don't like his rhetoric, but I'm worried about immigration and the economy, so I'm going to vote for him."
Dude,
And I'm like, "What?"
worried about immigration. Why?
Yeah.
Why are you worried about immigration? that's like the
What
that's the least, that's like the least problematic thing that's happening in this country is like
right.
people coming. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is people coming here.
Yeah.
And it's like
And
it's such a hot button issue. How?
yeah. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand it at all
I think
because I mean, especially from I'm Choctaw, so
yeah,
like, from my perspective, I'm just like, what? You're standing on stolen ground
yeah,
and you're going to tell somebody else they can't?
yep,
That doesn't make any sense to me.
yep. Uh,
It makes,
you know, I first started hearing this anti immigrant rhetoric, which has gone from it's gone from like the far right, and then it kind of mutated into Brexit politics,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then it's like then it became mainstream Republican Party, this like super fascist anti immigrant shit, and now I mean the the Democrats are trying to run to the right on immigration, which is
yeah.
like I don't want to get caught up on immigration because it's like whatever we got other stuff to talk about, but it's the most baffling issue to me. It's like you didn't care like you didn't care a tenth this much about immigration 10 years ago.
Oh, exactly.
What happened?
Yeah,
Did it get that much worse, or did you just get fucking brainwashed?
exactly.
Man,
Exactly that. What happened to Andre?
he's frozen.
Uh-oh. There he is. Nope.
do
Hopefully
you,
soon. But
do you know how I
um
this to my timeline?
what?
Do you know how I
Oh,
can?
to share this? I don't know. I would like to know also so that I can. Because this has been a great discussion. I've really enjoyed this.
Hell yeah.
It's so nice to do that again after not doing spaces for such a long time.
Yeah, yeah. I try not to get too bummed out about how like I don't know people kind of I don't know we obviously like had like a definitive like squad for a
Yes,
minute for a
for a
while
minute.
a while
Yeah,
um
yeah,
and then for whatever reason it's not that way anymore, but I've maintained all my like relationships with y'all. Like I don't
yeah.
I know y'all are just like a fucking text away. definitely want to say hell yeah to what you're saying. It's very good for us to get together like this and shoot
It
the shit,
is.
shoot the shit like we did
What's a
on
guy?
like we used to do on Spaces. And you know
Hey,
what?
Andre.
Hey, I'm
There,
back.
there.
Yay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was hearing what you were saying, Marty. Yeah, we had a deep squad, man. Um,
We did.
um,
We did.
I I believe what happened with us, man. I put it on me because I think I should have spoke up for y'all more. I let a uh, I let an infiltrator come in, and I shouldn't have done that. Especially with you, Marty. Like, man, we had so much planned. Like, but you know what now? I have an idea. Me and Willow thinking about doing a podcast.
Yep.
Do you want to be a part of it?
I
Like
think
this
it.
be like
I would love to help produce a podcast. Like,
Excellent.
okay.
and I would love for everybody to, if we can afford it, to get like decent mics and
Equipment.
decent equipment,
Equipment. Yeah.
so that
I have a mic. I have a decent mic.
nice. Because
Yeah.
then I can go in and do my audio engineering shit and make it sound really, really good.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would be great.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be magnificent, man. Yeah.
It would.
Yeah, I want to order to y'all, man. I feel like um you guys have a lot to say in terms of politics and other stuff. So I think we all should like just have our like podcast together, once a week
Yeah.
or once every other week, and do this because this is fun, man. I'm enjoying this.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
me too. Yeah. I love
Yeah.
talking to you guys. I really do.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? Maybe someday the squad will come back together. You never know.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I don't know. I think over time, I think a lot of egos starting to infiltrate. Folks starting to feel their marbles a little bit too much. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do. I
Yeah, I know what I'm
do.
talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I should have been more authoritative. Authoritative, like no, Marty and Willow. They are like they're the original. Forget this other person. They stay. That's what I should have
Yeah.
did.
You know what?
Uh,
It's okay. I got to see where everybody stands. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
Like it,
yeah,
it
Yeah.
I get
exposed
it.
it exposed it didn't expose anyone as like a shitty person, but it exposed like the boundaries, like what's now okay, my like tweet, my little subtweet, that was a shitty thing to do. And
Oh yeah.
I probably shouldn't have done it,
Well, I understand you was angry. I get it. You know, I should have did more. You
but
know, I
but when things started to fall apart because of it, I was kind of just like, well shit, maybe this should fall apart because this isn't like that big of a deal.
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think if I had a rewind button, I would have did things differently. I'm just coming from me. Um, I should have did things differently. Um,
Well, this is
yeah,
all
Well,
new territory that we're navigating here, like
mhm.
of online friends and organizing.
yeah,
So
yeah,
have to apply the lessons to the future.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
And Andre, I don't have a problem with you at all. I love you and I
I
love
know.
you, Marty, so much.
Love you too.
You know, I
Yeah,
love Joey. I love all of them, there's just that one issue. So, but it
yeah.
is what it is. But hopefully it will resolve someday.
Yeah, yeah. I hope so too. I can't control nobody
No.
issues but my own.
Yeah.
You can talk to them. Convince them. Hey, things could have went differently, but yeah, yeah. But
I don't want you
hope.
to beat yourself up about that though.
Yeah, because like I really, but like for real though, Willow, I really should have had Marty's back. Like at least like just to let that person come in there and not knowing what happened, the history. I ain't gonna say their name. because it's toxic. But I could have did more. Like I should have did my research, like what happened in the past. Then that shit wouldn't happen. At least then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, hindsight, right? We all make mistakes,
yeah.
and
You
that's just the
learn.
way life is. You live and you learn.
Yeah,
And I don't have beef with anybody. I just want to everybody to know that I don't have beef with anybody. I
yeah,
don't take shit, but I don't have beef. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Same here. I have no beef either. A lot of people. Well, I tell you this: a lot of people on Twitter showed their ass. Like they showed me who they really are. And what they really
Yeah.
stand for.
Yeah.
And also too, I always tell people this. I don't know why people like try to deflect on it, but I really like need transparency. Like, either you in with me or you're not. Like, I
Right.
just I don't know whether they don't want to hurt my feelings or what, but yeah,
It's okay to
yeah,
be honest. Honesty is
yeah,
good. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
I like to know what people are feeling and thinking so that we're on the same page, you know, and if not, then I can do whatever I can to make it, to better the situation.
yeah. Me
So,
too. Yeah, maybe too. Like, I need to be more like a mediator. Like, hear both sides out, and I come to a logical conclusion. I'm,
right.
I'm just getting started with this stuff. I'm learning every day. And yeah. Um, so Willow, I want the name to our podcast under the Willow Tree, but since Marty is with us now, what other names can you come up with?
I don't know.
You
Marty, do you have any ideas?
can keep that.
You think?
Yeah, it's dope.
Well, I still have the graphic for it, so,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
I
that'd be
still
so
have
dope.
that.
I
Yeah.
love that graphic. I love it.
I
Yeah,
like it too. It's pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
But
The name is great because it's so like so soothing sounding.
it
Like
is, right? It is.
it is. Yeah, under the willow tree. I love it. That yeah,
It
yeah,
that's a good name. That's a good name
yeah.
for sure.
And Marty, you could come up with like some music, man. Like I'll pay you for it if you want me to.
yeah,
Some intro music.
um, yeah. I can do like a about a minute long like yeah, just like podcast intro theme.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That would be
yeah,
great.
Do
yeah.
you want vocals or you just want it to be instrumental?
What you think, Willow?
I think it would be good either way because I love Marty's voice. He
That's
is
true.
such a
Same.
good singer though, for real, you
He
know?
is. He is. Yeah, I love his vocals. I love him a lot. Yeah,
I guess I would just want whatever Marty's feeling, you know?
me too. Me too, man.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
I like your sweatshirt, Marty. Your
yeah.
hoodie. That's pretty nice.
RBN, RBN. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah. Shout out to RBN. They do some great work, man.
they
Um,
do for real.
yeah, yeah,
Incredible.
yeah,
Incredible. Those guys have like single-handedly, I don't know, like helped me develop as a communist like more than I don't know, more than vast majority of people.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Same here. Yeah, yeah. Me too. Yeah,
I think they've changed a lot of people's lives, and you got to give them props for that. You know?
yeah, yeah. To be honest with y'all, they're one of the reasons why I started my own network. Like, you know,
Yeah,
I seen how they became grew up and became successful, and I decided, hey, maybe I should try into this because I already had a podcast, Real Recognize Real, and I like hell, why not show my face and speak truth to power.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you. I'm so
Thank
psyched for you. That's so awesome.
thank you, Willow. Yeah, I try. Yeah. Yeah, I try to be a decent person, but sometimes, the some of these leftists on Twitter, like I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, well, you're not alone. You're not
Yeah,
alone.
sometimes they talk a good game, say the right shit, but they don't they
They don't
don't do
follow
some
through.
they don't. Yeah. Um I asked some leftists to come on to my network. They don't.
What? Really?
They haven't replied to me. The big leftist accounts. I like, hey, can you come on to my show? We should chop it up. You know, how long do you
Yeah.
want to do it? They won't come on.
Well, dang. We need to figure out a way to get them to come on. So, yeah, we got to figure that out. It looks like I'm the only one left right now.
I'm here.
So,
I'm
oh,
here.
you're here? Okay,
I'm here.
awesome.
I'm here. I'm just back in my studio making noises, so I had the mic off.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wait, wait. I have an idea. Can
What?
I can I play a song just to see how it sounds?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sure, man. Hey,
All right.
I'm all
Uh,
ears.
should I do should I do one of these new ones that I've been working on? It's a Spanish anti-fascist anthem.
Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay. Can y'all hear everything?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Now I can't hear y'all. Okay. Let's just try this. Las
Uh-oh.
tormentas agitan los aires. Nieblas oscuras nos impiden ver, aunque nos espera el dolor y la muerte. Contra el enemigo nos llama el deber. Y bien más preciado es la libertad. Hay que defenderla con valor. Hasta la bandera revolucionaria por el triunfo de la confederación. Hasta la bandera revolucionaria por el triunfo de la confederación. Bien más preciado es la libertad, hay que defenderla con valor. A las barricadas, por el triunfo de la confederación. A las barricadas, por el triunfo de la confederación.
I like it. I like it
I
a
like it,
lot.
man.
That
Oh
sound
yeah.
okay?
That sound good,
Yeah.
man. That sound
That
good.
sounds real good.
I can't
Good.
hear anybody. Damn. I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to.
Yeah. Leave and come back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really good, Willow.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Marty's so talented.
Yeah. Man, I'm so glad I'm working with you guys again. Like maybe this is what I needed, you two, because you two bring a lot of joy into my life. Like others make my life hard, but you guys, you guys make me the person I am now. Like when I met y'all from the group chat and on Twitter, like man, like you changed my life. Like
Hey, yo, I met y'all like right after I got in trouble for crashing my car and punching a cop and stuff. And like y'all yeah, y'all saved my life. Like I didn't have anything going for me at that point. I mean like yeah, pretty
No,
low point and y'all were there.
yeah, y'all was there for me too, man. Like
Yeah, well, y'all have been here for me for with the cancer, so
Yeah,
I don't even know. I can't really even articulate how much it means to me to know that you guys care.
Oh,
yeah,
I care.
yeah. And
So go
you know
ahead.
what though? You know what too? But really, I think this is gonna hunt me. Like you guys been there for me in my darkest moments. Like and I couldn't like stood up for y'all. Like that makes me feel bad. I know Willow. I know you said it's not my fault and all that. You know, but I don't know. I just have to. I just had to make this up to y'all, man. Like us doing this
Yeah.
podcast. I'm gonna learn a lot from you, Willow. I'm gonna learn a lot from you, Marty B, as well. Like, you know, maybe this is what I needed because at a point in time, like doing this, um, chemistry wise and stuff, I gel with you guys perfectly well.
Yeah, right? We all
so
do.
so yeah, like, you know, um, yeah,
Andre, seriously, I love you.
yeah, I
I don't beat yourself up too much. Please,
yeah.
cousin, please.
I know. I'm stop Willow. Then my last
Yeah,
time saying it.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
Okay.
I don't feel like you've let me down at all. If that's any consolation, like I don't feel like you should have done anything differently for me. I mean, I
Yeah.
you've been a great friend, dude. Always,
Yeah.
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 always.
Yeah. 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 You guys too. Yeah. Yeah. So man, I'm getting emotional.